Alright, and I got Solid Edge installed, so it worked. Well, it says, 2006 program, still, it's different, can barely remember certain things, but, I'm going to go ahead and see if I can repeat this, because I went through this tutor right here, and I'm going to see if I can, repeat it. Heart, I believe. Okay, so we'll start with a protrusion, draw it here. Now, some of the stuff I learned or saw here was kind of cool. I hope I can remember it all. Let's see. 3-point rectangle. I can make it 130, I believe it was. And of course, this position is just like Rhino. You type your dimension, and then you can pull it off. And I think this was 90. Oh, yeah, it ends up going the wrong damn direction when you just type it like that. I had that problem at shift middle mouse button to move it. Oops. Yeah, it has that too. That's kind of cool. But anyway, I'm going to select. I'm just going to put. You go down here to Smart Dimension. I'll leave that at 130. I'm going to put this at 90. Okay, but the thing is that I can't zoom in and out with my mouse. So that's a big minus. Here I'm in sketch mode, and I just noticed that I can't zoom in and out with my mouse. That's bullshit. I don't want to have to resort to tools like that, but anyway, oh, I mean, you can on the other view, but just not here. Okay, now I got to go to this. Okay, and if I select that, let's see right there, the midpoint lights up, and that plus represents a horizontal and vertical relationship, by the way. Anyway, I can go apply it to the intersection. See right here, that's an intersect thing that shows up by the icon. So I can put that there, and damn it. Let's see if I can. Okay. That one there. And that one there, and now that this is centered, and you can see it's fully defined. And you have to, you might have to go to inspect and hit this if it's, if the colors don't reflect it, being fully defined. But at any rate, now we can return to our deal, okay, and I think the dimension it's like 40 or something to start with, but I typed it in there, and now you got to click to place it, which is cool. So again, Rhino stole a lot of shit from these guys. Okay, and as far as the protrusion goes, that's that's enough, so we can hit finish. Now we're going to go round the edges out. Using a fillet command, but they call it a round. So, now if I go hold it here and hold the mouse, see how the mouse cursor shows up? If you right click, something just like Rhino shows up, so you can select more than one dimension. But pay attention to this, you got chain, and they had me set it to edge. So, now we can select like a corner, or you can just select it like that. Okay, but I want to change this to, I think it was 18. Okay, and then you can go to preview it if you want, and at this point you can change it. I had to edit it because I got kicked out of a step for some reason when I was clicking over on this tutor. So Anyway, but yeah, that's what we want to do. So click finish, and then we'll go shell this motherfucker. Let's see, they call it thin wall here, so it's this. So let's see what it's asking me. Oh, yeah, I got to set the thickness first, and they had it set to 8, I think it was. And then you can select the plane, the 2 planes you want to see, and hit the check mark. And then you can go into preview if you want, and if you like that shit, then hit finish. Okay, and then I had to add, and see this fucking zoom command is, the pan command is no better on this than it is on in SolidWorks. It's just as fucked up. I mean, I don't know why people like that. It seems like Autodesk and Rhino are the only people that realize that this is a stupid pan command. It should not be the default command. Anyway, okay, then I was supposed to go create another protrusion, and again look at parallel plane in this case. So we can do that. We could hit a distance, which I just, it's 10 millimeters. You hit enter, okay, and just like the other thing, you can select which side we want on the inside, and then we go draw a bunch of lines. Pan it, I think it was shift. Come out here, and I can, geez, I forgot what the dimensions were. I guess it doesn't matter. Oh, it's 35. And again, hit 35, click to place your line, and then 30. Again, just like Rhino, click to place your line, and then for the final one, you can enter a dimension, but it won't attach. So, I want it to click on that edge, and then, oh, by the way, right click just exits out of the line without stopping you on the line command. It's awesome. But anyway, that's all we need for that. It's an open profile, but apparently it doesn't matter in this program. Go smart dimension this out, and since I keyed in the values, it's fine. And then you can go into this dimension and select this and this, and come over here, and I think it was, shit, what was it? Well, I think it was 30. I hope. I thought it was 160. Well, it can't be though. Geez, it seems like it was 160. Maybe it was 60. No, it couldn't have been 60. No, these are the edited dimensions they have us do later. Damn it. And it's 36. Okay, that's what it was. Okay. Anyway, at that point, we can return, okay, and it, you got a little arrow you can choose, one on the inside, and then the thickness, shit, I forgot what the thickness was supposed to be. Not like it really matters. Damn it. 8, okay. 8, press enter, and then select which side you want it on, and then and we're pretty much done. And then we go in and round the corners off, and we want this, 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 and this. And again, I don't know, I think it was 8 or some shit. And then you can preview it, and then finish it. And then, we go into the mirror command. Oops. Oh, yeah, don't, you're supposed to select smart smart feature. I don't know what difference it makes though. Like I said, I tried it this way last time and it looked like it was right. Press that, and then we need to select the plane to mirror about. But see, that's what it does. I mean, it's supposed to be smart, but it's not selecting all the goddamn dimensions. So, you know, select the features we're looking for, and then, yeah, there it goes, and then finish it. Okay. And then, you know, you can go and, like, let's see, you know, just in default mode, we don't have anything selected, we're not doing anything, but you can come in and use dynamic edit. Well, shit, I don't know. Oh, no, oh, fuck. You know, you select a protrusion and then you hit dynamic edit. Okay, and then here I can come change this to like 110, you know, and this to like, let's say 90, and this to like 145, for example. So, you know, and then pretty much just, you know, double click out of it. I guess is how you get out of it. I couldn't figure out how to get into it because I said congratulations before telling me how to stop out of it. But anyway, you know, that kind of shows you, you know, how to, you know, how to do this shit. Oops. Now see, this happened to me last time. I double clicked on it and it takes me into formula. So I mean, I don't know how to stop out of it either. Escape. Okay, escape worked. Dynamic edit. But yeah, don't, you know, like I said, you know, I want to double click on things, but you know, that's not the best thing to do. You know, you'd think they'd have some kind of fucking other way of, I don't know, rotating this. Yeah, but again, I don't like the views thing, you know, because you gotta, you know, go to like, you know, spin about, you know, I don't know what this means. Spin about what? I'm not sure. Yeah, but these are just like view modes, and this shows up here, so that's kind of self-explanatory, but again, it's actually easier to do in SolidWorks. You know, look at face and then common views. You know, you can select this view cube thing, which is kind of confusing, honestly. Okay, that's not what I want. But anyway, I do think the view tools still overall are better in SolidWorks, but that's, again, SolidWorks 2014 versus Solid Edge 2006, you know. But, you know, anyway, it does work. You know, I do definitely like some of the editing features on it much, much better. But still, you know, it's different, you know, with this little thing you gotta go through and everything, you know, it's, and my version of Rhino, my 2003 version of Solid Edge was very similar. I don't know what this is, Tier 1 B. Okay, but at any rate, I just wanted to walk you through that just for shits and giggles.